Dave here. I'm with Randy Heckman. Randy, being a former judge, what insights have you learned about God's role as being a judge?
Yeah, it is an amazing position to be in, to sit in judgment over people. And I would always, pray. I'd say, God, give me love for these people, because we're all, in God's eyes, we're all sinners. We all deserve hell. But give me compassion, give me wisdom. That was my constant prayer, Lord. And so every time I would come to a family and I'd try to figure out, again, it was a juvenile court, and I did it for 15 years. I'd always ask the question, how did they get here? What was the problem? Why did they get in trouble? Why did this child break the law? Why was there abuse or neglect in this family? And often God would give me insights, and that was helpful then in trying to prescribe help for these people. But, God is the only ultimate righteous judge. He knows everything down to the depths of our heart. He knows why we do things. And so, again, I would pray for the wisdom to know it. And it was neat to be a Christian. Again, it's inappropriate for a judge, even a Christian judge, to use coercive power to try to drive these people to become Christians. That's not God's. My role is justice. My role is protection and so on. But we allowed into our court Youth for Christ and other ministries who then on a voluntary basis could talk to these kids. And many did come to know the Lord. In fact, one great story I have is I was in church. I was at a church here in town. I was executive pastor, actually, of Crossroads Bible Church in town. A guy came up to me, long blonde hair. He says, "You don't remember me, but I remember you." I said, "Well, how's that?" He said, "I came before you when I was 10 years old." And I'd like to say that I really helped him back then, but honestly I didn't. But we did okay. But subsequent to that, he came to Christ. He's now a worship leader at a church in town. Wow. And we are dear brothers. And so it's been fun for us to be on the same stage together and share these stories. So I can pray for people, and I did that on the bench as well. And many times God answered those prayers. So God is the ultimate great judge. But it's also a great role. I hope that there are people even listening to this that will want to get into law as a follower of Christ.